What a mark.
Oh yeah.
You mentioned the phrase, doing things right. One of our favorites of the show, John Cena, seems to not be doing things right because he called Taiwan a country.
How dare he?
And people got very upset about that.
People being the regime in a certain country that may or may not want to be putting a small island nation into their pocket.
That was probably the last headline that I was expecting to see this week.
Yeah, right.
John Cena making a political flub because he seems like not the type of person to do that.
The apology video was so bizarre.
Well, it's because
it looked like he was being held at fucking gunpoint.
They got John Cena and Mark Ruffalo just chilling in a basement somewhere. They misspeak too badly. They're gonna end up getting what was it?
Oh, didn't Mark Ruffalo have to walk back some comment about genocide recently?
Yeah, he was just pointing fingers at like Israel for what they were doing, and then like they were like, "Well, listen, you said anything bad, so anything bad means you better get out there and say you're sorry, or else Mickey Mouse is going to put a bag over your head and you're going to get Khashoggi'd."
Fucking the Hulk shows up in the next Marvel movie and all of a sudden it's fucking Brad Pitt. Like, wait a second.
Hey, look at that.
They fucking fake razor his ass. That was a very strange development. like I said, Mark Wahlberg. What the fuck? John Cena is Mark Wahlberg. They're like,
he is kind of filling the void of Mark Wahlberg in some of these movies.
He really is. I just you never really hear of John Cena making too many mistakes, unless of course he tries to sell any sort of Ford supercar, and he gets himself a little hot water there.
Did you see what he's driving in the next Fast movie?
What is he driving?
Why don't you Google it and get a laugh?
Okay, John Cena car. Is that a Mustang?
It's the car that it was one of the cars that he sold. Like,
he got in trouble for selling.
Yeah, it's the same car. I got such a laugh.
Oh my god.
That's fucking amazing, dude. That's fucking amazing. I don't understand the plot. Okay, first of all, this is my fault for trying to understand the plot of the Fast and Furious movies. I have seen every single one of the movies in the entire franchise, even Hobbs and Shaw.
I recently rewatched them all, so I'm right there with you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my girlfriend and I, we watched all of them. We started watching all of them probably 2 years ago, 2019, and then
best
we finally
one now go.
The best one, Fast 5.
Correct.
Fast 5 for sure. Orange Cassidy would probably agree with me on that one. He loves the Fast.
What's the one where Paul Walker says "cuh"? That's the best one.
I think that's Too Fast, which is very good. That is a great movie.
I said forget about it, cuz.
It's the old we ain't hungry no. Dude. It's the only movie where Jamie Kennedy gets sent to horny jail for trying to suck toes.
I'm sorry, what?
There's a point where Jamie Kennedy, where Paul Walker, because he's in the FBI, comes in police gear, swatting Jamie Kennedy in a party, and he's like trying to suck toes or something, and then they just fucking grab him and swat him and throw him in a fucking paddy wagon.
I didn't know Jamie Kennedy was in those movies,
bro. Just that one. Watch Too Fast. It's a treasure. Like it's great.
My favorite part of those movies is the very Jewish Cole Hauser playing a Latin drug lord named Carter Verona. Like, what the fuck? Like, who is doing the cast? First of all, how did these guys like all go from being like punk ass street racers to now they're like an elite special ops group? Everybody could do everything. Tyrese can fight all of a sudden. Fucking Letty went from
hacker.
Yeah, like Letty was just like a tough girl from, Southern California, and she's doing brass checks and fucking double tapping people in movies. She's beating Gina Carano's ass. Like, why did they change these movies to being whatever the fuck they are now?
It just be what it be. They just do what they do.
In Hobbs and Shaw, Idris Elba is literally like John Cena. He's Black Superman. Like he has nanobots and shit. Like what is going on with these movies, dude? Like these movies are fucking insane, but I can't stop watching them.
That's exactly it. They know what they got.
They
I
just
can't
do stuff.
stop.
Yep.
They do stuff, and a lot of people don't do stuff. And the thing is, with fast movies, since it's a franchise, you don't have to do a lot of like setup. You don't have to like be like, oh yeah, here's this character and here's this character. It's like, you know what it is? The Fast franchise respects you, the viewer. They expect you to remember who these characters are. They don't waste your damn time. They're just like, you know that car, you know the man in that car, you know what's going on. And if you don't know what's going on, we'll introduce that character. And even then, it's just Charlize Theron just being like a white girl with dreads, but you know, it's fine.
That was certainly a choice for that. It's for the upcoming one, right?
No, well, I think she's in the next one too, but she was in the last one.
Oh yeah. Because they introduced her in one, and then
yeah, she's just hanging out in Cuba or something.
I mean, this franchise will never end, right? It's
they're making
007.
2 more. They're making 2 more.
The fact that they keep like stretching it so thin is just. It's a beautiful thing to watch. To watch a rock bleed and keep bleeding.
I will say that they, Fast 5 was the best one by far. It's the best combination of what it used to be and then what it's kind of become. 6 isn't too bad. 7, 8, those are like really like a bridge too far. Like,
I thought 7 was fucking terrible. Like, because it's obvious that movie got butchered in the name of Paul Walker dying, and just like they just made the whole story around him and get it out of here. It's trash. But the end is beautiful. But 8 is absolute dog shit nonsense, but it's so stupid, so bad. Like I didn't see it until this year because I didn't want to see it after 7. I hated 7 a lot, but 8's a beautiful movie.
My favorite part of the movies is the Fast 8 is that you can tell that Vin Diesel and The Rock cannot be around each other whatsoever. They are never on screen with each other at all. And then also The Rock throwing a torpedo at a car.
Oh, wonderful.
These movies are unbelievable. So many heel turns in the same movie. Like these movies really encapsulate like what pro wrestling is like.
It's true. And that's what happened to Vin. That's why he wasn't in Too Fast. That's why he and The Rock have shit, because Vin Diesel is the greatest worker to never wrestle. He's a genius. He said, you guys won't give me top billing. You won't give me top guy money. I'm going to go do Triple X. Which is a great film as well.
Triple X is fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I will say one last thing on the Fast and Furious movies. Vin Diesel is a tremendous worker. Like, he really knows how to say some outlandish shit that is, like, under the guise of sounding smart. I remember when I think it was Fast 5 came out. Fast 5 was the first one with The Rock, right?
Yes.
Not only is it obvious that there's a fantastical element to taking whatever action heroes you got on the table in your era, potentially the 2 biggest ones, and the 2 guys that represent formidability, and put them together. That's fun for any audience member. That's fun for cinema. The fact that there's that fight scene between Dom and Hobbs is an event in cinema, let alone just the Fast and Furious. That's just too juicy and too much fun.
And that's what I knew. This motherfucker is one of the greatest charlatans of all time.
Because he's right. And he's only right because he's made me believe it. Much like Ric Flair, much like Bret Hart. They went out there and they told me he was the best at what the fuck he does, and he delivers every goddamn time. Shout out to Vin Diesel. Never holding an L for nothing.
He is something, man. Because I think he actually is good. I think he could be a good actor, like a genuinely good actor.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But he's, it's like the Ric Flair thing. It's like, I could just get away with doing the same match over and over again for 15 years, and these
I can
people
make
just
the
eat it up.
same movie over and over again, even when he was doing Triple X. It's the same movie. Like,
Don't they have like the same
fucking
directors?
paid.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man! Shout outs to Vin Diesel for doing basically what Ric Flair did. It's unbelievable, man. It's really unbelievable. And The Rock, to a certain extent, are these guys like the Hogan and Flair of action movies? Because they keep doing the same shit over and over again, but it works, and it keeps working, and it keeps working, and it keeps working, and it just, when is it gonna stop?
You even have this thing of like Vin's more prolific, but fucking The Rock is higher paid and making more money for doing what?
And The Rock's taller too, but they'll
No.
have you believe in Fast Five that they're the same height somehow.
Oh yeah.
Well, the scene where they're like past each other, like looking past each other, and it looks like it's like just taller than The Rock. It's just
I'll never forget the first face off they did.
cinematography.
They had to overcorrect in the next movies. I think the next movie, Vin Diesel is actually his proper height. They're like, we have to have them be face to face because we can't have our main dude be 6 inches shorter than the guy that's trying to chase him. That would look silly. So he's got to be the same height. And I want to know who came up with that decision. It's got to be a Vin Diesel thing, right?
Oh, definitely.
Ooh, listen, I have to be the same height as Dwayne. It's important, for my character because my character is 6'4". So it's like I gotta.
So he's the Hogan.
That's right.
And it's like the Hulk Hogan thing of just like, oh, my dick, Terry Bollea's dick is, like 7-8 inches. Hulk Hogan's dick, that's 10.
See, that's great working right there, right? Fucking Terry. He fucking was like, well, my dick is bigger than average, but it's not massive like Hulk Hogan's dick.
Terry Bollea's penis is not 10 inches like you're trying to say.
My dick in real life is 7-8 inches, but like Hulk Hogan's dick is like Jim Ross big. Oh, Terry, you fucking scumbag.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.